Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Welcome here. That was supposed to be an interview with the killer of Whodunnit Spooked, Billy, but unfortunately, due to his personal reasons, you guys should just move it this way. Sorry about that. But due to his personal reasons, it's his reasons that he will unable to be able to make it tonight. Or anytime soon, though I will, and did let him know that I can wait, and whenever he is available and wants to do an interview, and wants to answer questions because he said he does not wish to speak right now, um, then maybe we could do it then. Hopefully, that would be nice to hear his thoughts and how things worked and his frame of mind. I know how it worked for my game or for me as the killer from the other game, but that's a different game. So, would love to hear in regards to how everything went for the most recent game we played. But that's his business. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. If he's unable to, he's unable to. So hopefully, though, in the future, that can be the case. Sorry, I'm talking like that. I'm watching a football game right now, Patriots and Ravens. But anyways, what I will do though, what I will talk about is I guess from my end when I was the killer for my game. So this has nothing to say about what how it would for this game. I'm just sharing my experiences. Um, hmm. Excuse me, from my point of view, which I did bring up during the interview with Ryan, the other killer from that game, because it was double vision, two killers, me and Ryan. So I interviewed him. Point is I brought up then, but hey, I can bring it up now again, just to share like my experience for those that may not know. New from the start for me. Um, had calls with Gavin each and every week. Um, he was asking me like how things are going, who's your main alliance. Even though in that game, the production team, which was just Gavin, um, had to be in all chats, all alliance chats, and even at some point one-on-one chats. Um, and he would ask me of that, how I'm feeling, who do I think is the other killer, get my opinions on other things, and speak and talk about moving forward our thoughts or his plans on what was going to happen. If he had to give me a heads up, we would do a Skype call or a Google Hangout call and do that. I was the one that also got him onto the StreamYard because we had our killer chats, and I brought up how I came upon StreamYard, and he's glad. He said, "Hey, oh, I'm glad I found this, but I wish I found this earlier," sort of thing. In that way. So yeah, it was fun having those talks. But he said he wished he had it the whole time because he enjoyed having the with being able to have comments on here and the banners, like like that, and having all the banners and stuff like that. And being able to have that and that kind of cool thing for the Scared and Spared ceremony, which spoiler alert, I will be doing for my own game, 2020 Whodunnit, which will have 20 contestants, each and every Scared or Spared, which will be run by Bo. As in regard to he'll be in a sense hosting and giving out the cards, Scared and Spared. Um, that we'll be doing that. Meaning he'll be on the call, he'll give out the cards, and I'll be here and I'll just press what it is: person spared, person scared, just person spared. I know that's not what I'm doing right now, but you know what I mean. I just click on each banner that I created for that Scared or Spared ceremony for 20 people, and whatnot, or 19 people, depending on how I want to start off the game. Um, but it'll be fun. And it'll certainly be interesting with some twists and turns, to be quite honest. Beyond, whether it be double murders, triple murders, otherwise. But beyond that, other twists and turns I have planned. There's the direction of the game, moments of the game that I took from other games, which is fine as long as you don't completely copy and paste. It's good to take from other games some ideas and some thoughts. Um, Again, we all are part of the Whodunit community. We all are champions. We all are awesome. For keeping this show alive in a sense through Twitter, Facebook, and other social medias. that games are being played right now. There might be a game being played right now. I don't even know. Good luck to the cast of that game, whatever media platform it's on. But yeah. So, anyways, I had talked with him every week. We got heads ups regards to situations that happened. Though when the killer was going after the puppet master, when he had his talk with Ryan, or as he put it that week, I did not tell the puppet master. I'm only telling you, sort of thing, what's happening. Like, that person does not have the heads up. Ryan, in the end, as I know, is the puppet master now. Didn't know of that. So, yeah, very interesting to say the least in regards to how fun it was, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. I still hope maybe he already made his decision in regards to production for his game, but production team. But if not, I still would love to be part of production for his game. Because when his game ends, then my game will be going. I'll have some idea in regards to truly overproduction, day to day in regards to the gameplay, or in regards to in-game, in regards to the season of that game, like would be Whodunnit, Double Vision Season 2. But anyways, that's kind of how it was for us. Killers for all games can be scared, or at least unless production of said game wishes that not to be the case. But killers can be spared or can be scared, but they cannot be killed. They are immortal until the finale, or for most games to the finale, because Double Vision was a little bit different. Then there was the showdown between me and others. But the point is, in regards to being the killer, but that's how it worked for me. Again, I don't know how it worked for Billy. I'm just speaking for myself, for my game that I was part of and was the killer of, casted in that role. But if Billy Luis does wish to speak on it and give his thoughts, again, his thoughts, right? I'm not going to speak for him. And I'm not going to speak for the other in regards to that. That's his information. That's his business. I'm not going to pretend to know. I might assume, I might think I know what he would say or think whatever, but in the end, it's still me talking it out and saying it when it's his information and his stuff to share. If he wishes to. Hope he does. But the other thing I did want to bring up is something I was supposed to bring up during the tell-all, which would have been cool with Kodak, Jeff, and Caleb, the winner, the champ that runs the camp. I'm being happy them part of that, and I thank them for it. And also thank you so far to the people that have watched the tell-all so far. Hopefully you're liking it. Hopefully you might have thoughts or comments you want to share on there in the comments section. But here I have some questions that I did actually ask the game account in regards to the actual game that I was supposed to share in the tell-all, but I'll just share it here since this is another video that is related to the topic of the game Whodunnit Spooked. Here are my questions in order, and then I'll read the answers. They're from in order. What was hardest of running the game? Did the person tasked the killer know before the game started? How did you think I did as a house guest and player? Did you have a guess from casting who you thought or picked to win secretly? Best or favorite moment of your game? Do you have any real personal thoughts on the Becky situation from her speech when she said goodbye? Now that it is over, do you care to share your real name or real names, and why not? Why you wished not to share, like Gavin or me, Steven, decided already when we ran our game, and for me, we'll run my game. What future special games are you looking forward to run? And finally, do you think any of you on staff plan to or wish to apply for my game in 2020 that will have 20 people casted? Reply we can, and thank you for even doing that at all. So here are their answers in order from the questions, of course. Their tell-all statement here, or statements, as they titled it. This is them speaking. The first thing about managing the game was trying to facilitates everyone's differing personalities in order to create an enjoyable environment for everyone. We think that the tough competition brought out a lot of different emotions and frustrations, and we didn't want any arguments to further escalate. We have never we have never seen a whodunit game with this much drama, and we wanted to limit the scope of that. We understand that this game, dang it, I hate when my finger slips. No, that's what she said. Anyways, let's get actually back to the point. We understand that this game comes with a little drama because you have to be crafty in order to win, but we were overall disappointed in the behavior of all of the contestants. We only admitted legal adults for the reason of being able to handle mature situations. We feel that all contestants could have handled these situations much more maturely than they did. The second difficult thing was trying to run this game as fairly as possible. We believe we executed this to the best of our ability and believe we created a fair playing field for all contestants to succeed. We believe we designed the game's challenges and cases were as fair as possible, and we even accommodated some contestants' faults to even the playing field. The third hardest thing was the situation that happened in the voting round before the finals. The votes were sabotaged and manipulated, and we believe that someone internally was trying to do this, as we have the IP address and were able to look up a fairly accurate location. However, we did not have 100% proof of this belief, so we were therefore unable to accuse anyone of cheating. So we gave everyone the benefit of the doubt and allowed all players to advance. All in all, the game was tough to manage for all members of production, but we hope that everyone was able to get some enjoyment out of the game and that it challenged them in a healthy way. Oh, so sorry. So sorry about that. Gosh darn it. Sorry. Anyways, moving on to the next question that they answered, or to the next answer from my list of questions. The killer didn't know they were chosen before the game. We based this decision off of their application answers. We were looking for someone who had a passion for the game and still wanted to play like the other contestants, but was able to discreet about their identity. Billy was a good choice. He's a good friend of mine in real life, and hope we can build that bond again. And I know he's been talking about wanting to be a killer in the game. At least that's me remembering. Maybe I misremember. If I did, I apologize. But I thought I remember him bringing it up, whether during one of the last games or our personal interactions on Snapchat, Facebook, or Twitter. So I was actually happy for him that he got to be cast as a killer. He makes be great in that role, and he was. I talk about how I, in the end, made it to the finals, even if I was a player, because Gavin told me that, yes, I got one scared card, so I wasn't like Chris. Neither of us were like Chris, getting there without any scared cards. But for me, I was able to make it to the finals if I was a player. I think, unfortunately for Billy, and it's just from my end of playing the game, maybe not, but from my end of the game, I think he would have been eliminated the second week, if not maybe the third week of the game, second case or third case. Wait. Meaning he would have been eliminated after Max and Chris, because they were MIA anyways. So first we had the maid, or not the maid, but the guy. Then we had house guests. The point is, he would have been eliminated early in the game, if he wasn't the killer. Because of Caleb, who had the witch's brew, the first magical item, and was going to give it to Gavin and not get to Sarah and Billy. And he would confirm that tell-all. So again, if that was T, he would have brought it up and said, "No, I did change it to Gavin," because he was thinking about Gavin and of having Gavin and Sarah. But we talked about it in our group. Maybe he talked to others in other groups. That's his business. My buddy, hashtag friends forever, me and Caleb, and hey, me and Billy too. My point is that that's the difference, at least from what I see from my side of it. That when I was a killer, Gavin told me as the game runner that, hey, Steven, you would have made it, and Ryan as well, both of us making it to the finals without being eliminated if we were just players. Now Ryan did have a perfect score in regards to no scared cards, so he was a Chris. Since he was a puppet master, the number one killer in our team, awesome for him. Point is, I guess you already know what the point is. So that's just the difference that I saw. So I just wanted to share that because I believe that to be true. Though obviously we would never know because he had some immunity and did have it all the way to the end. Obviously, come on. But he was a great cast. I was happy for him in the end. That's one of the other reasons I kept guessing him as a killer. Though there was that 1 week I didn't, but still, guessing him as a killer through this game because I wanted it to be him because he deserves to get that role because we were clamoring for it, would be good at it and would enjoy it. Whatever other different quirks or privileges he would have gotten in regard to being a killer, because different game runners, different ways they use the killer role. So I explained how it worked in my game, or not my game, but Gavin's game, that I was a killer in. But hopefully we can hear from Billy and hear from his mouth, from his point of view, his facts, than anything that I would say. That'd be total fiction. Just again, move in opinion. But like I said, I'm not going to speak for him or badly of him because he's a smart son of a gun. I know he had that tweet about, "Oh, people think I'm stupid." No, Billy, you're not stupid at all. You are smart. I know I just talked about how you probably would have been eliminated early if you weren't the killer, but still, you're a smart son of a gun, a good player. If you didn't have to leave the other games for your personal reasons and real reasons, in the past, you might have been winner for either of them. Unless I'm misremembering again. So I'll just shut up and stop rambling and move on to the next question that the game answered, or the next statement from them on their end. For my next question, gosh darn it. I'm so sorry about that. To everyone watching live or archived. I don't know if you can hear me yawn how many times. Maybe, I don't know, maybe put the number of times I did the yawn thing. I swear it's 5 times right now. I think. Either way, 5 times. Moving on. Here from Whodunnit Spooked. Now this is with their question about when I asked, how do you think I did? So yes, I always ask this with the game account for every year or every game I play, just to see what they thought of me. So here we go. From Whodunnit Spooked. We think you played a great game and were a great house guest. You made it very far along, which proves you are a fierce competitor and a person that many people may want to be in an alliance with. We enjoyed your responses, and we especially enjoyed your video responses in the cases. We looked forward to your video responses every week. It made this game feel like it was the actual Whodunnit TV series. You should be proud of your performance. Thank you. I know I talked about this in Tell-All, or at some point, I think maybe even to Caleb, in our interview with him, that that's what I wanted to do. That's why I do my video case studies for all the games. Yes, because I like to be different. Okay, cool. I'm not trying to be cool. I'm trying to be different, but also in honor of the game. For the TV show series, which might only be one season, still for it, when they did their case studies, they did it in front of a camera for one, because obviously it's a TV show. But for two, they were in dresses or suits. And since I'm a male, though I'm not gonna go down that road, but the point is, I wore a suit. So, and I wanted to I guess in my way, show the game respect. Yes, it's a Twitter game, but I wanted to show it respect. That's why for my game in 2020, the 2020 Whodunit game for the contestants. So for people that might be watching this that might think about applying, but hope now you will because of what I say, or not, I'll try to make it as produced or production or in the TV style that I can. That's why the tell-alls are going to be live video. The announcements of the cast will be live video, but then also tweeted, obviously. This is a Twitter game. Maybe some other things will be on camera too. Some, which I got maybe some ideas from Twitch challenge. So for those that played that with me and Caleb, know what I might be talking about there for riddle challenges. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to make it as much as it can be that way. Not because then maybe we might get I know Dante, a new friend of mine, and Sasha, that they might see one of the shows or one of the episodes or one of the videos we do for my game when we get to that point, and pass it on to other people. And maybe the TV show can come back because we all, those were fierce competitors within each Twitter game we play that we're lucky to be casted on. The next one being double teamed. Keep bringing those applications in. The deadline is the 10th of November. You got to the 10th of November. Today's the 3rd, so you have 7 more days. Find a partner, apply, and maybe you'll be facing me, or maybe you won't be facing me. Maybe your application will be stronger than mine. The point is apply. But I hope to see you there. So yeah, that's why I did it. I wanted to be respectful with the game and do it right. And that's why I did it in the suit. That's why I did the video. Had I done that since I was a rookie last year? Dang it. Again, anyways, that's why I did this from the very beginning, because I'm used to it with YouTube, for one. 2, I feel like I can be more loose and relaxed when I'm doing a video one than a written one, because I'm not an English major. With actually writing the stories out, like Billy would be, or well, definitely Billy, or Billy or Michaela or Jeff or Caleb, in regards to that set of them. But in regards to storytelling visually based to camera, that's how I am. Anyways, let's move on from me to answering from the next question. Because we picked players who had enormous potential to win this game, we really had no idea who would win. We will say we were very surprised that Gavin got eliminated as early as he did, because we know him to be a top competitor in the Whodunnitverse, as they call it, the Whodunnitverse, and that just shows that it was anyone's game. True, facts. Facts indeed. Sorry, I was just checking something out. Anyways. But yeah, that was nice to say that. Or bring that up in regards to Gavin. Gavin getting a shout out from them. Moving on to the next question they answer, and with their answer is, and I quote, "We think that many players probably said some things that were hurtful. We know Becky to be a kind and loving individual." And then in the quote saying, "Stu loves you." So cool. Frustrations were high in this game for everyone, so we know that was not a reflection of Becky's character. We are sorry for any negative emotion you may have had experienced because of it. You both did some things to each other that were hurtful, and we hope that this issue can be resolved between the two of you, because we want you to continue being in the game and feel you both are strong competitors, along with being great role models and great members of the Whodunitverse. And trust me, I made sure to stress the word both in those statements, because we both are. Not just me, and not just you, both of us, are what they said there. That's very kind. And they're right. I messed up too. But I'm trying to have that situation die and not even bring it up anymore. Seriously, I'm trying. I am. I love everybody. I know she's a good person. I know I'm a good person. Moving on. And their answer to the next question, their answer is, and I quote, "We have chosen to not share our names in order to protect the integrity of this game. We believe the game is best played when no one," and they made sure to highlight no one, knows, which I would assume mean Billy didn't know either. So I don't know if they had, assume they never had Google Hangout chats or stuff like that, if it's supposed to be no one. But that's their business. I'm not going to assume or say anything about that. But anyways, played when no one knows the game runners or the game runners, so they are anonymous. This eliminates any perceived bias that people may have about production when running the game. We hope you all were satisfied with production and would love to hear any feedback about the game and how it went for you individually. I know they had that tweet about that too, if people wanted to DM them about things. That's cool. Moving on, their answer to the next question, and I quote, "Initially, we were thinking about doing another holiday special. However, with the amount of games coming up, we don't think we will be running won't be running another special anytime soon. If we do, we will be sure to let you know, or let you all know. For now, we may wait to come back next year," meaning for another Spooked game for Halloween. And I'll be ready to battle again. We all will, so we love this. We do. Maybe we all have passion for it. That's the point. Not just me. We all do. But yeah, there's a lot of games coming up. We got Double Teamed that I still have up here. We have Double Teamed. Then we're gonna have Double Vision Season 2. Then we're gonna have Ryan's Spring Game, whatever that's gonna be called. And then me in 2020. I think we'll have games with limited break between from late September to next September, like a whole year almost. Again, with breaks, of course, like the break right now, a short one before Double Teamed, but still, like a full year of games on Twitter. And that's exclusively on Twitter. Let alone games on Facebook or other places, social media and whatnot, or maybe people playing in real life with friends in their neighborhood. I don't know, but the point is, that's just on Twitter. Games that are scheduled out for the whole year. Right? We're like Disney. We're scheduled things out for a whole year. We're like The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, or he has his schedule is planned out years maybe in advance of whatever. That's why it's hard to get him back in WWE for anything. Have to slip that into his schedule. I mean, he makes time for it. The point is, for Whodunnit verse, for the Whodunnit universe, for Whodunnit Nation, as I call it, we got games from that started late September for Spooked, and then all the way to early September maybe will be the end for 2020 Whodunnit with my game. Excuse me, might be depending on how I want to, how fast or slow I want it to go. Do I want it to be 20 weeks? One person killed off? Probably not. So, how me and Bo are going to expedite it. I don't mind letting people know. I still then, now that they do know, have to do things the right way. But in the end, it'll be cool. And in the end, I look forward to seeing how it all goes. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of games. But I look forward to the Halloween one coming back next October. Because then that would just continue it. We might even be over a year, because then Whodunnit Spooked comes back. That goes into late October, into Halloween. So we might have games from right now with my I don't say grandson, no, with my nephew, Caden, who just turned 2 years old. When he turns 3 next year, on that Halloween, we might be finishing up what was almost a full spectrum year, if not a little bit longer, a year and a month of games, technically, with, yes, little breaks in between, or a month or two, or whatever. And I love that. I've told people that I would love to have games year round, continuously, always, with 2 week breaks, 3 month breaks at the most, or whatever, between games. I know other people don't want that, want a break from games. I know Billy is one of them who's brought that up even before this game even started. And then during the game, he wants to take a break for his personal reasons about that. So everybody is different. I respect that. I always have. Um, and but I'm just ultra competitive and always want to play in all the games and have the passion for it. Maybe 10 times and need to relax it a little bit more, but still, yeah, I gotta stop making these faces. Yeah, I need to stop making these faces. All right. Anyways, moving on to their answer to the next question, their response, and I quote: as avid fans of Whodunitverse ourselves, we always are looking to get involved in anything Whodunit. We are definitely interested in joining your game as well as others we have seen, and we will apply if it is suited for any of us to do so. We thank you all for being such a strong community of people who have a passion for Whodunit and hope that you continue to have a love for the game. Maybe one day we can all join forces and revive the show. Revivify. 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 I know I would like that show back. I know we talked about it after 2018 game, how we have that if we had that cast in a house, you'll get ratings for sure. Fox, ABC. Hey, Fox picked up Last Man Standing. That was gone for a year, half, and it literally took one fan being like me and persistent. And Jeff knows about me being persistent. Shout out to Jeff. Hashtag awesome dude. I was thinking of something else. But anyways, on Twitter at Gucci McNuggets. GUCCI_McNuggets. We all know how to spell that. Anyways, point is being persistent. So that fan was persistent for Last Man Standing TV show. It came back. It was on ABC. It was canceled. Then a year and a half later, it comes back on Fox. And now January 2020, we'll have its second season on Fox, 8th season overall, I think. So that's good for that TV show. But for Whodunit, hopefully one day that's closed. That is true. Maybe one day we can all join forces and revive the show, as they said. Because in the end, we all love it. And I'm sure we all would love to be casted. And either a one mega season with 20 to 30 contestants, which I don't know if they'd be able to do that or want to do that, or sprinkle this within seasons, or we all part of a season in a different way. Some in front of the camera, behind the camera. The point is we have passion for it. We love it. We'll fight anybody that says negative things about it. Maybe not, but we stand up for it. Right? People might say we care too much about it. People say I already care too much about it. When I talk to other people about, when I talk about the game or how I'm doing, or a little bit about a case, or whatever. But they get it too because they have their own passions, that maybe I'm not so keen in. We all do. And we should respect each other's other passion, even if we don't care about it or stuff like that. Point is, hopefully that does happen one day. And here's their closing statement. And I quote from Whodunnit Spooked, the game account on Twitter in DMs. We hope you all enjoyed the game and that it challenged you. Most of all, we hope that you have made friends and are able to resolve differences outside the game. We are all humans and we all share this earth together. Get to know someone for who they really are. Signing off until next time, Stuart. That's true. Get to know the people, the real person. And we live one life, make the best of it, and live life to the fullest. But I thank them for answering my questions on Twitter, the DMs. I greatly appreciate their time. And that. Sorry, I'm just checking my other Twitter handles. I have enough of them. Whew, sorry about that close up. Anyways, yeah, I think that was actually pretty cool. In regards to sharing all that, right? Hey, I thought this video was going to be like 10 to 12 minutes because of it. That was what I would only be able to talk about. But in the end, like I said, if Billy ever does decide that he does want to speak about it, whether it's next week, tomorrow night, 12 years from now, or 2 minutes from now, whatever it is, we'll do that video. I'll still keep this here on the channel, but I also wanted to share that hopefully fellow cast members do see this in regards to hearing what they said. And when I tweet it out, maybe they'll retweet it too. But yeah, it was a fun ride, a fun game, and I'm happy Caleb won. I told him with the interview, I look forward to it, when you have that tweet or you send me a picture in DMs privately or however he wants to do it, publicly or privately, with me or with the world of with him and his trophy there. Where did he look around and find a place to put it? So hopefully he does enjoy that, because I know a piece of me will always be with that trophy and his trophy, because as other people helped him get there too, but he was the one that finished it, as I told him. We, as people may have helped him get it there, with alliances and otherwise, but the individual still has to finish it off, and he did. So congratulations to him. So, and congratulations to Jeffrey, the runner-up, not the loser, the runner-up. That was my bad. I was thinking too much 2018 game and the real game in regards to there's a winner, then the loser gets shot with the arrow of victory and dies, and then you have the killers. So I wasn't thinking about it. It was just placed fourth, third, second, first. So awesome. Well, obviously fourth place. Well, maybe not obviously, but with the killer who was Billy. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully, some people take it to heart what Stuart said. Our butler at very manner, but very healed manner. So, and I will as well. In regards to healing some wounds and trying to talk to people, and reconnecting there. Indeed, for sure. So, but all I actually enjoyed doing this video, and I look forward to people's feedback on it as well, on Twitter or otherwise. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. My next video will be for this upcoming week. I do videos Monday through Sunday, so I want to get this one done before the end of the week and finish up the Whodunnit week, the finale week, really. But the finale was on Halloween. My nephew turned 2 on Halloween as well. Trick or treating. We had 100 people. That was fun. 100 exactly, and that is on my Instagram. I posted with pictures there. Oh, trust me, people, you want to see my Instagram and my most recent posts. Or maybe you don't, but don't be shy. You can also find me on Snapchat. It's TVKing_06. That's for my NFL show, my wrestling show, the game that I was speaking about, and from the Twitter account, that the game account, of course, that did kindly answer all those questions from me. I thank them. And like I had up for a little bit, Double Teamed is the next game here on this year and a month of games, continuing all the way into next year's Whodunnit Spooked, which hopefully does come back. But Double Teamed, apply there. You still have 7 days to do so. Deadline is the 10th. So find your tag team partner, find your buddy pal, and then apply. And if me and my partner are casted, then I say just bring it, and I welcome all competition, because we want this community to stay strong, but also would love to see it grow. As I call it, Whodunnit Nation, or Whodunnit Universe. But it was a game called it Stuart, called it Whodunitverse. Either way, we mean the same thing. But from me here, from my lovely abode, to all of you, wherever you are, Canada, Iceland, Wisconsin, Massachusetts, Texas, or wherever, I thank you for watching. God bless you all. You all are awesome, great people. And I do mean that bottom of my heart. Great people, awesome people. An honor to be part of your lives in any way. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your upcoming week. Enjoy the weather in your area. Enjoy everything. Live life to the fullest. Sorry, watching the game. And above all else, as always, take care.